Hello world, it's JWP, J-Ward Primo Beats, coming to you live from my living room. Hopefully the mic is working. It doesn't look like it's very loud. However, this video is just a quick documentation or unboxing of a PC stick I bought on Amazon. The only purpose of this video is in case it doesn't work. This is documentation showing that I got it sealed and it didn't work straight out of the box. I'm going to get right into it. It looks like my audio is running, however low, which is fine. I'm actually just going to double check that. Microphone check. Check. Alright, it is working, except my stream is way behind on YouTube. Actually, I might as well still properly, like so. So this sort of thing, this is the PC stick. Sealed, completely sealed. Open around there. Doesn't sound like they put any padding in there. No padding whatsoever. You can see that it's just fumbling around. However, I hope it didn't come from too far. It looks like there's stuff rattling around. So MeLE or MeLE. This is the fanless PC stick. Just looking for a model. Let me see a model. It says MeLE. Windows 11 Pro. So here's the model, PCG02 GLE, fanless PC stick. Crack it open and try to put on this TV I have here, which probably came in a better box than this did. Alright, so it's open. So the specs for this I found were a reasonable price for J4125 CPU. I don't see an exact number, however, I remember I think it's 2 gigahertz to 3 gigahertz, 8 gigabytes RAM, 256 gigabytes ROM, which was the highest amount at a reasonable price from Amazon. From, I think, MeLE sent direct, I don't know, I want to get it. Here's the starter guide. Okay, so it comes in sort of a brace, a foam brace, which is good. So I guess that the box didn't really need any reinforcement, as that's fine. So whatever's jiggling in here, some loose pieces. And this is my previous media box. It's got the power supply here. And it looks like it has a multi-adapter. However, I do believe this can run off a USB port directly from the TV. And here I have an HDMI converter. So, not a converter, extender rather. So we plug it into here, and then in case it has to reach around or sit down, or plug directly into the TV. And we have some power converters. We have the standard North American. I'm not sure about South America, but this is North American, and this is European. So this can go right in the garbage. And this, I don't plan on taking it to Europe. I probably wouldn't make it through customs with something like this. They probably want to see what's inside, open it up, and blah, blah, blah. So it did come with a power supply. However, I was hoping I wouldn't have to use a power supply. I was hoping it would just, I don't know, my screen is really dark. Okay, there it is. I was hoping we could just use a USB cable. However, I'm not sure that would provide enough power. says 3 amps, 5 volts, 3 amps. And this is a micro, so I can use any, like a little antenna. You can use any sort of power supply, I suppose. So here's power here. HDMI is there. So let's get plugged in. I'm just gonna do a quick BRB and I'm going to grab a power supply. I'm gonna stay on TV for a few minutes. All right. Perhaps with the magic of video editing, that might have not have been weight at all. Why is this? Because of the TV. Right? No. So I'll try powering it through USB micro. It's a bit of a challenge to find, as they are now becoming dated. Having to find a whole bunch of USB-B mini, but micro. All right. That. This. I almost want to just let it sit. I think I'm actually going to do that instead. Keep it more of a traditional, because it's going to stick over the. And I did want to run a network cord. I don't think that's going to be much of a reach. Well, just for the sake of simplicity. This. Here this is USB in. I'm not sure if it's going to power. USB in. I'm not sure if it's going to power the device. There's another USB port somewhere. And no other USB ports. Right. No, it looks like the power. There's lights going off on the side of it. However, it's not giving me any display. I should read the manual. It says there's a Windows 10 option. There's a button on it to turn it on. So I gotta find this button up. I want a mouse. I only have a mouse. No keyboard at this time, so this might just end badly here. I can find the power button somewhere. I think that was it. All right, there we go to the PC stick. So cramped. Must be initializing or something. So do a bit of housekeeping whilst I wait. There. No, this knife come up here. There, and nothing. Little blue light. Flashed red, nice consistent red. Perhaps the power cable isn't powerful enough. We need American power units. And push. All right. Plug in down here. I'm just going to do this invertedly so I'm not mooning the world. So you can't see no crack on the internet. So this power out. Power in. And powering it up again. So blue. Okay, that must have been the problem, which is disappointing. Alright, so we're into the system now, and we are English United States. Sure. Options. Move over. This is my first time using Windows 11, so let's see how this goes. I am in Canada. Questions over. Happy with US. Oh. No, I don't want a second keyboard layout. The on-screen keyboard happening. Of course, it gives me a secondary language. I have to remove that. Delete the keyboard. There's no on-screen. Oh, maybe this little guy here.
Make your computer easier to use. Windows will.
There we go. That's what I wanted. All right. Not the narrator. The on-screen keyboard. And the name of this shall be Music. Right, and password. I'm probably gonna have to do a BRB for that. All right, password set up. Some security questions done, and looks like everything's working. We'll give it a few minutes until we see sort of a Windows 11 screen, start up a browser, check out some YouTube, and that should be it. disappointing that the power can't be supplied through a standard cord. So I guess this is going to sit out like a media player system thingy. So I like that one. You can see that. Nice little box here. Media station thing. Not so great. Let's see it blinking. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Now we're just hanging out, right? Me and the internet streaming live to the world. Oh, as if anybody's tuned in. I can't see any chat anyway, so. My microphone is so low. I could talk more about this thing. So it's a PC stick. It doesn't have any disk drive. I do believe this is an SSD, 256 gigs of RAM. And the CPU goes from 2 gigabytes to 3 gigabytes in Turbo Boost, I think. It's an Intel. Some other things it says on the side here. Intel inside, Windows, HDMI, fanless design, gigabit LAN, Ultra HD 4K ready. And there's my first time looking at Windows 11. All right. So everything is looking fine so far. Let's get the internet running. And I want my internet somewhere on here. I can't even remember what my internet's name is. What's this one? Security key again. Another BRB. All right, it says that it's in. I'm going to just check it with some Microsoft Edge. And I suppose we can go. Let's go to the archive, just so I can stream like a video and not have to worry about. And I lost the keyboard. Not have to worry about the DCMA. Settings, survey, quick accessibility options. All right, it looks like I'm not going to be getting that keyboard back anytime soon. Here's the start menu, right? So much different. Trying to look like Apple here. Where are the accessibility options? Accessibility access. All right, let's go back. Really loading. Accessibility. Okay, I'm going to pin that. Pin to taskbar. Interesting how it just pops and unpops. All right, now we're off to the archive. And I spelled it wrong. So our first website is going to be a spam website. Amazing. Look at all that data. Just get out of there. And now I put a W. As I said, I do have a keyboard on order. And I don't have any USB keyboards, unfortunately, or wireless. No extra keyboards whatsoever. All right, here we go. Now let's check out some Popeye. Actually, let's check out, see if there's anything 4K. Just to really push it. I don't, there is. No, that's the way back machine. Not what I want. This, that, and that. Oh, that click. Click is horrid. 7-Eleven squashed in 4K. I want movies. Image, yeah, I want movies, I guess. I'm going to apply the filters. All right, here we go. Flying over Bora Bora, Ultra HD. For 3 hours. For almost 4 hours of flying over Bora Bora. Isn't that amazing? Look at how slow it's loading. We're taking a flight there. It's immersion. Go full screen here. Eventually. I don't expect everything will load this slow. This is just the archive, unwinding itself. Even got to load it twice. So that was the layover. Now we're actually on the direct line plane. There it is. A little choppy. Don't actually need it at 4K as my TV isn't actually 4K. I believe it only does 1280 by 720. So this may actually eventually look better, but I can't change the quality. So it must be deciding itself to what quality. So yeah, it works. Everything works out fine, and that's the end of this. So until next time.